Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, February 16, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Sacramento Kings vs Chicago Bulls. Sacramento's defense is allowing an average of 114.7 points per game, which is next to last in the NBA. Opponents are shooting 47.5% overall against Sacramento, which is 29th, and 36.1% from behind the three-point line. Sacramento averages 43.8 rebounds per game and is allowing an average of 45.8 boards per contest. Sabonis is the king of the boards for Sacramento, with an average of 11.3 rebounds per game. Jeremy Lamb is the leader in blocks with an average of 2.0 swats per game, and Dante DiVincenzo is the leader in steals, with an average of 3.0 per game. The Chicago Bulls have too many injuries to be favored this high in this game. They will be without one of their star players, Zach LaVine. Alex Caruso and Lonzo will also be unable to play in this game. With the new addition of Sabonis, the Kings are going to be able to hang in this game. DeRozan went off in their last game, dropping 40 points. I don't see him doing this again here. The Kings are fast and young, they will be able to hang with the Bulls' pace of play and keep this game close. The Bulls have the 4th most efficient offense in the league, but with all these injuries they won't be the same team. Chicago has had some of the best depth players so far this season, but not in this game. They will need some younger players to step up if they want to have a chance. This won't happen though, and De'Aaron Fox will be able to lead his team to victory. Chicago's defense is allowing an average of 110.2 points per game, which is 18th in the NBA. Opponents are shooting 46.6% overall and 36.3% from behind the three-point line, which are 24th and 27th respectively. Chicago averages 43.3 rebounds per game and allows an average of exactly the same 43.3 boards per contest. Nikola Vucevic is the leading rebounder with an average of 11.7 boards per game and is the king of SWAT with a team-best 1.2 blocked shots per contest. Our first betting pick is Kings plus 5.5. The Bulls have also been okay on the defensive side of the ball. They are currently allowing their opponents to score an average of 110.2 ppg. This is the 18th in the NBA. Chicago's guards are extremely quick and love getting deflections and steals. The Bulls are averaging the 24th most steals per game. This allows them to run in transition and get to the basket for easy points. Turning defense into offense is never a bad plan, especially with how athletic this team is. They can score from anywhere on the floor. The only thing that I believe the Bulls need to do is rebounding the ball better. They are currently averaging the 27th least amount of rebounds per game. They will be able to control the game and the pace if they can secure the ball more after missed shots. Our second betting pick is over the total. San Antonio Spurs vs Oklahoma City Thunder. In their 120-109 loss to Chicago on Monday night, the Spurs were out-rebounded 53-33 and allowed the Bulls to put on a shooting clinic. Chicago was 41.7% from deep and 52.3% overall in the game. Lonnie Walker-IV led the Spurs with 21 points off the bench. Murray and McDermott each had 19 in the loss. They will need to find a way to put up more points on Wednesday night against a good defensive team in the Thunder if they wish to grab another road win. Oklahoma City beat the Knicks on the road behind their youth, though they could face a tougher challenge in this contest. Sure, the Thunder are at home, but that hasn't paid dividends this season, as the team is just 9-18 at home this season. San Antonio made some deals at the deadline as they retool their roster. One has to wonder if that was a waving of the white flag on this season, as things haven't panned out how Popovich would have anticipated when the year started. In their 127-123 win over the Knicks on Monday, Josh Giddey was tremendous as he picked up a 28-point, 11 assists, 12 rebound triple-double. It took overtime to get the job done where Giddey and Treeman were the duo to ice things. Mann had 8 of his 30 points in the overtime period. Darius Bosley added 23 of his own to help lift the Thunder to their first win in 6 games. It will take a similar effort Wednesday night to knock off the Spurs team that can be a dangerous team on the road. Our first betting pick is San Antonio Spurs -6.5. This season, the Thunder are last in the league in scoring offense as they average 101.1 points per game on the year. Oklahoma City is 7th in rebounding with 46.1 boards per contest, while they are 30th in assists with 21.4 dimes a night. The Thunder are 13th in the league in scoring defense as they allow an average of 107.7 points a night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leads the team with 22.5 points, 4.7 rebounds and 5.4 assists per contest. Luguentz Dort is the most reliable secondary scoring option with 17.2 points per game. The Thunder look to get more production from Josh Giddey, 12.3 points, 7.7 rebounds, 6.3 assists, Darius Bosley, 10 points, Mike Muscala, Kenrich Williams, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Treeman, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Roby, Aleksej Pokusevski, Derek Favors and Theo Maledon if they hope to have success. Oklahoma City is 30th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 41.7% from the floor as a team on the year. The Thunder are 19th by hitting 11.8 threes per game and 30th in three-point shooting by hitting just 31.3% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Robinson-Earl, foot, Gilgeous-Alexander, ankle, and Muscala, ankle, are all expected to remain out until after the All-Star break. Dort, shoulder, missed Monday's game, so keep an eye out for an update on his status as early reports have him missing again here. For the year, the Spurs are 8th in the league in scoring offense as they average 111.8 points per game on the year. San Antonio is 10th in rebounding by grabbing 45.1 boards a night, while they are 1st in the league in assists by handing out 28 dimes per contest. The Spurs are 24th in the league in scoring defense as they give up an average of 111.8 points per game. Keldon Johnson is 2nd on the team with 15.6 points per game on the year. Jacob Poeltl, 13 points, 9 rebounds, Dejant Murray, 20 points, 8.3 rebounds, 9.4 assists, Lonnie Walker-IV, 11.1 points, Devin Vassell, 11.5 points, and Doug McDermott, 11.8 points, all are solid options on the offensive end. Keita Bates-Diop, Drew Eubanks, Trey Jones, Zach Collins, Josh Richardson, Romeo Langford, Tomas Satoransky and Jock Landale are other rotation pieces for coach Greg Popovich. San Antonio is 6th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 46.6% from the floor on the year. The Spurs are 24th in threes per game as they connect on 11.2 triples a night, while they are 11th in three-point percentage by shooting 35.5% from beyond the arc. Our second betting pick is on the total. Toronto Raptors vs Minnesota Timberwolves. Pascal Siakam has been coming up huge for Toronto. He took the team's scoring lead away from Fred VanVleet and has been a dominant force racking up points as well as grabbing rebounds. He leads in offense that ranks 12th in the NBA in adjusted offensive efficiency, with their recent surge pushing them up in ranks. They will look to keep pouring in buckets and shake off their back-to-back losses and get back on the winning side of things. Overall, Minnesota's offense ranks 6th in the NBA in adjusted offensive efficiency per dunksandthrees.com, and like the Raptors, they have moved up recently with their recent scoring explosion. Karl-Anthony Towns leads the Timberwolves in both PPG and rebounding, and he is nicely complemented by Anthony Edwards, who threw down 37 points against the Pacers to propel Minnesota to victory. Minnesota expended a lot of energy in yesterday's comeback win over the Hornets and will be faced with a tough task on the second night of a back-to-back here. Following an 8-game winning streak, Toronto has lost 2 in a row, including a 30-point drubbing at the hands of the New Orleans Pelicans to tip off its current road trip. Our first betting pick is Toronto Raptors +1. The Timberwolves are getting major contributions from an unsuspecting source this season. Sophomore forward Jaden McDaniels has turned into a major contribution in Minnesota this season. Since carving out a role off of the bench earlier this season, McDaniels has come into his own over the last month. He's shooting 48.1% from the field and 41.7% from three-point range in 8 February games, while averaging 9.7 points per contest. For the season, McDaniels is averaging 8.7 points per game and 26.2 minutes per contest. Monday's loss might prompt Raptors head coach Nick Nurse to ditch his small ball strategies. After the loss, Nurse told reporters that he would have to evaluate what to do when going up against lineups with bigger centers, according to the Toronto Sun. With a matchup versus Karl-Anthony Towns looming, look for Toronto to go with a more traditional option at the 5 spot on Wednesday. According to duncanthrees.com, the Raptors rank 13th in the NBA with an adjusted +1.6 net rating. Toronto ranks in the top half of the NBA on both ends of the floor, ranking 12th with an adjusted 112.1 offensive rating and 14th with an adjusted 110.5 defensive rating. Our second pick is over the total. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.